Hi, I'm Megan, and my dog is recovering from TPLO surgery that was about 3 days ago. So we're on day 3 post-op, and I've been posting some of her progress, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into with this recovery. She definitely had no idea what she was getting herself into with this recovery. And so I thought I would post videos to give people tips and things that I'm learning along the way, because it has been a challenge to even just kind of sometimes step away to wash her hair. So right now she really doesn't have the ability to sit or stand on her own just yet. It relies on me. I've tried a harness that I did not find to be all that helpful because it did a lot of slipping, and I found that using a beach towel to support her hind legs underneath her belly seems to have worked actually the best. So I'm just going to demonstrate how we've been kind of struggling to get from laying to sitting to standing, and I have to use the towel to support her hind legs as she's walking. She is bearing, weight on her post-surgical leg, which is amazing, because some dogs don't even do that at this stage, and she is only 3 weeks out. After we go from her bed to the potty, we come right back to her bed, and then we have to do ice to make sure to decrease any swelling that the activity would create. So we ice for about 20 minutes or so, and this has been the routine. She goes to the bathroom about 4 or 5 times a day since this surgery. Usually it's a lot more, but she's really restricted to activity. This is pretty much her life for 2 weeks. Bed to potty, back to bed, ice, little massage therapy, learning some flexion and some rehab techniques. I've been doing a lot of research. She's been a trooper. I think so maybe this has been a little bit more stressful for me, but she's doing really good. So I'm just going to demonstrate on how to get her up, and again to get her standing with the use of a beach towel, so you don't have to waste your money on a harness like I did. The beach towel, again, I found actually to be much more helpful. So here we go. This is Haley Jane. Haley. All right. Now, a leash and collar is probably not really needed at this point because she's really not going anywhere. But for me, it helps, just gives me a little extra pulling action in that when getting her up, because at this point she's a little bit of a dead weight. Haley. And we just do baby steps. Let her rest for a minute, because sometimes even those little movements are actually a lot for her. So just kind of let her rest. It was her right hind leg that happened. The injury, she jumped off of my bed, and when she landed, she yelped. At that point, you can see in the previous videos, she was toe touching, which is a classic sign for a ruptured ACL. Our ACL in humans, it's a CCL in dogs. So ruptured her ACL. Happened on a Saturday. I was lucky to get her in with a really great surgeon in Ohio that was able to do the surgery on Monday evening. And so we're just kind of on our road to recovery. So give her a little bit of that break, and now I'm gonna kind of slide this towel. And keep in mind, she's going to be 9 years old, so some of this is also from her age. But what I learned, which I did not realize, is that this is the most common injury in dogs, and in older dogs, because from our standpoint, when we hurt our ACL, it's usually from an injury and a direct impact. And for dogs, it's actually degeneration, and the ACL ligament just degenerates over time, and then something happens, injury, something acute, and it just basically shreds. So, all right, so I got the towel underneath her, kind of just underneath her belly and her hind legs, and kind of just do it on a count of 3. And this is a work in progress, so we're still learning together. Definitely teamwork. Okay, Haley, ready? 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. No, we're not going back to your bed. We gotta go potty. Okay, and then I kind of just guide her legs, and we slowly walk together as a team. She's actually going over to her water bowl, which is great. That's kind of something new. She hasn't really done that, so that's a little bit of an improvement. I've been bringing the water to her, so the fact that she did this on her own is huge. And if you have to go through this recovery with your dog, you will realize how every little thing is a huge accomplishment. I would probably equate this to someone in their 60s getting a knee replacement. That is the kind of recovery we're looking at here right now. So again, we're just kind of getting our bearings, and she's just walking around in circles. Her movement is just not her own at this point. I will help her a little bit and guide her as we have to go outside to the door. And there you go, girl. All right. So thanks for watching this quick video on how to get your dog up using a hind harness. So here we go. Thanks for watching.